Good morning. Welcome to this another Saturday Night Live. I'm your host, Conway Cameron. What role does Rasta play in Jamaica? The movement seemingly has gone under cover or has gone incognito or somehow it just peter out. What role should Rasta be playing here in Jamaica? It is sad to see that Rasta has somehow become something that is becoming obsolete. A species that is endangered by fake dread and fake Rastas. The true Rastas them back in the days used to move with a spirituality that is second to none, that is first in the order. But seemingly Rasta has forget its calling. Why was Rasta called by the Most High? When the man them used to tread barefoot and live up in the mountains and sell broom, they were more spiritually inclined and deeply connected with nature and the Most High. Now that them make little money off a little songs, them jigglings, Rasta is more of a material or a commercial product than something spiritual designed by the Most High. What is the role of Rasta right now in Jamaica? Rasta has missed his calling and gone after strange gods. And the purpose that Rasta should be fulfilling here in Jamaica is gone from them. Just like how the churches are lost, Rasta is lost to its people. Chronics is the featured artist tonight. He is one of the most renowned cultural singers here in Jamaica as a youngster, and I saw we have drop it. Welcome tonight to another Saturday Night Live, the Sabbath edition. What happened to the spiritual leaders, the Rasta man them? Are they gone blind like the pastors, the bishops, the priests, the reverends? Selassie I Rastafari. Praises be to the Most High, the creator of the universe, who create all things. Set the sun and the moon and the stars above, and the earth and the plants below. Rastafari rule it.
Oh yeah.
Selassie I know.
I'm feeling great now. How you feeling? Really fine to
Saturday Night Live, Chronics.
Read between the lines. Nowadays prophecy revealing. When you read the signs, you got to creep before you walk. You got to live before you die. Feeling great now. How you feeling? Really fine to. I got some songs with many meaning. Read between the lines. Nowadays prophecy revealing. Read the signs. Creep before you walk. Don't put my city on the map.
Chronics. So we must read between the lines. Why must we read between the lines? As a movement so great and so strong, why Rasta now telling the people them to read between the lines? Why is Rasta reading between the lines? I need to know. what is going on? Shouldn't Rasta be in a position right now that is highly anticipated, high above the norm, while Rasta find itself below the norm? Should Rasta be above the norm? I don't know. I don't know why Rasta is below the norm. Most persons say we should be there. We should be.
10 stepper.
Chronics.
Rasta, we are fight war spiritual. Welcome Chronics, the general. Step in at the war, make a entry. Winnings, me innings, Chronics, make a century. Steam chalice, we have the better sense. Better than we have parents of plenty. Babylon, them a pre-man in the city. Get to find out them a demon in the city. When it all boil down to the deep and it is easily them mix up in a iniquity.
The Most High Jah, release yourself and dispel all the forces of darkness and demons from this place. And make the powers of the Most High Selassie I Jah Rastafari extend itself about and above that which is always normal. Cripple the forces of darkness. Crush them on your feet. And leave none to breathe alive. Chronic say we should have 10 step ahead of them. Why is it that Rasta is falling behind? Just last year!
10 step ahead of them.
Blessed be the name of the Most High.
Tell them now, Selassie I federal. Rasta, we are fight war spiritual. Welcome Chronics, the general. Step in at the war, make a entry. Winnings, me innings, Chronics, make a century. Steam chalice, we have the better sense. Better than we have parents of plenty. Babylon, them a pre-man in the city. Get to find out them a demon in the city. When it all boil down to the deep and it is easily them mix up in a iniquity. Step in at the wild back of field with the beard and a sprinkle. I love me feet and I want to see I spend Kyle and me sweet. But still I see I mommy died and me shield. Them a pre-man in the city. Get to find out them a demon in the city. When it all boil down to the deep and it is easily them mix up in a iniquity. Babylon afraid when he give the answer. Man a worry about. Tell them man a worry about. Full suit of armor, sword in the hand, ready to go down down bloody Babylon. Man a worry about. Politics is in the air, the mix up in a iniquity. To the deep, politics is in the air, the mix up in a iniquity. People play for me out, Babylon mix up in a iniquity. People play for me out. Play for me out, play for me out, people play for me out, Babylon people play for me out, Babylon afraid when he give the answer, man a worry about, tell them man a worry about, full suit of armor, sword in the hand, ready to go down down bloody Babylon, man a worry about, tell them man a worry about, Chronics real warrior. Similar, real warrior. Real warrior, Jah over evil warrior. Babylon you fight when you fight, but a price when you walk can't tremble with vanity no frighten figure. And the money in the world and the prettiest girl, tell your Paul Jezebel me no frighten fear. It's on the roots and Baba war. If I let you come a war with you, no matter war. Real Spartan in a Jaja war, in a khaki suit like me go a Calabar. We tell them from day one, just up in a me helmet as a salvation. We no care when the pocket up land be wrong. Sing fence, step in a step on Satan. Babylon them a pray man in the city. Get to find out them a demon in the city. When the time go down to the deep and the dignity. Them mix up in a chop over evil. Right on the arm. Babylon free when the Gideon start. Man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Full suit like a armor. Sword in a hand. Babylon man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Chronic real warrior. Real warrior. Real warrior. Real warrior. Real warrior.
Chronics by Saturday Night Live.
10 stepper, 10 stepper.
And we are mashed around the forces of demons. The mother woman, the father man, all of the warrior man, the wizards and the witches. Crushing out like cigarette butt, mashing you down like cockroach. Rastafari. All the demonic forces. Take away myself, cause I and I is here.
If you find out them a demon in the city, when it all boil down to the deep and nitty-gritty, seed play them mix up in a iniquity. Stepping at the wild back the field with the pain and a sprinkle. I love your feet and I want to see I spend Kyle and me seed, but still I see I'm a me guide and machine. Them a free man in the city. If you find out them a demon in the city, when it all boil down to the deep and nitty-gritty, seed play them mix up in a iniquity. Right for me up. Babylon afraid when the Gideon start. Man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Full suit of armor, sword in the hand, ready to go chant down dirty Babylon. Man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Chronic real warrior. Similar real warrior. Real warrior boy. Jehovah evil warrior. Babylon you fight when you fight, but a Christ when you walk can't trick me with vanity no fight figure. All the money in the world and the prettiest girl, tell your whole dirty bell me no fight fear. It's on a roots and a war. If I let you come a war with you, no matter war. Real Spartan in a Jaja war, in a khaki suit like me go a Calabar. Me tell them from day one, just up in a me helmet of salvation. Me no care when the pocket up land be wrong. Sing fence, step in a step on Satan. Babylon them a pray man in the city. Get to find out them a demon in the city. When the time go down to the deep and the dignity, them mix up in a chop over evil. Right on the arm. Babylon afraid when the Gideon start. Man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Full suit like a armor, sword in the hand. Babylon man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Chronic real warrior. 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 Jehovah evil right from me heart. Babylon afraid when the Gideon start. Man a warrior boy. Tell them man a warrior boy. Full suit of armor, sword in the hand, ready for go shot.
Featuring Chronics. Chronics in the morning and the evening and the night. So that's like John, Rastafari.
Yes, I. Whoa, na na na. Whoa, you see from the war. Tribal war in Libya. Tribal war in
Rastafari.
People are living here. Watch Oliver kill Olivia. Brother a fight against sister. Rasta against the minister. People against prime minister. Amila fi war and sinister. Government safe on the hillside. Inside people are dead on the outside. A them buy gun to the roadside. Then a laugh and a flap from both sides. Plus them never yet take blame. Full of big word on news them a explain. Listen them line ya truly. For every youth a dead on line a duty. We say there's no peace in a war. Drive by in a car. They don't know what they are fighting for. start leave. Starting tomorrow me a start thief. Because you are funded by Wall Street, and me couldn't get the school fee when me ask feet. So me a go commit pure murder. Be the cruelest thing you ever heard of. 1, 2 lanes and villages. Then we get the scholarship with the colleges. That was the price of an African youth will get tricked by Babylon. Another youth fall victim to Babylon's thinking system. And there's no peace in the world. Drive by in a car, they don't know what they are fighting for. AKs, SLR, Papa cry, Mama boy. They don't know what they are fighting for. Yeah. I won't wonder why. I won't wonder with the youth them with them choose ya. When I know what them a shoot for. Some say the ending a journey, but me say the starting a journey. Some people make we start fight. We put an ending to modern warfare. Babylon make me tell this. Without bias and prejudice, don't get a youth now benefit. So send the chorus go to Benedict. And there's no peace in the world. Drive by in a car, they don't know what they are fighting for. AKs, SLR, Papa cry, Mama ball. They don't know what they are fighting for. Yeah. Children dying of cancer, and them say them have the answer. Warfare get the whole of them sponsor. Get the money and waste it, and the poor people are facing. Take your money, build beer banks, and build spaceship. There's no peace in a war. Drive by in a car, they don't know what they are fighting for. AKs, SLR, Mama cry, Papa ball, and they don't know what they are fighting for. Oh yeah, yes I.
What are we fighting for? Saturday Night Live. Rasta! Where are you? Have you end up like monkeys in a zoo? Selassie I Jah Rastafari. Let the meditation and the revolution and the rotation wipe out the darkness and the forces of garbage from this place. What purpose does Rasta play here in JA? Once upon a time, Rasta used to have use here in JA. But all of the traditional Rastas, them dead out, left a few who are try carry on the tradition. But Babylon has modernized Rastafarian into gimmicks and occultist thing. Once upon a time, Rasta used to be the voice of prophecy, walking the street and talking about the future that is to come. Now Rasta depend hustling, Rasta depend contract, Rasta depend making a money. And there are no more Rastas to stand in the gap between man and God and advise man how to move here in Jamaica. Only a few faithful followers, only a few faithful leaders, only a few carrying the mantle of the Most High higher than before. The coronavirus is upon the world. The country Jamaica is weathering the pandemic. The Prime Minister and the Health Minister, along with their teams, are holding the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, trying not to make Corona overrun us. The health sector is stretched to its limit. Tests backing up left, right, and center. I hear some persons saying. A French company volunteering to do testing, starting its own business in coronavirus testing, will probably help speed up the process of testing and getting back the results, because our little team is becoming tired, and I'm sure that the Prime Minister realized that. The frustrations, the tiredness is getting to the people, Mr. Prime Minister. So where is Rasta in all of this? I don't see Rasta come forth and offer a solution. Yet still Rasta want to form political party. Though they know that Rasta don't mix up in a bangarang. We are not politicians as Rastas. We are prophets. We are seers. We are the ones who advise the man them which way to go and tell them when them go wrong. We are not politicians. We are the guardians, yes, of the galaxies. We are the ones to point the direction of the Most High, where He wants us to go. Rasta, have you forgotten your calling? Don't make Babylon trick you. We're not there here to get amass material things. Don't make Babylon use you. We're not there here to amass the possessions of Babylon. Leave the Babylonish garment alone. Selassie Jah Rastafari. When Elijah, the Rasta man, was sent to by Naaman, who they have leprosy. Because in them days, they used to circle out them Rasta man there now. They used to call us prophets then. You understand me? So Naaman catch leprosy and he must sort out some help from Elijah the Rasta man. Way up at Israel, he send go talk to Elijah. Elijah never even come out the way the man stay. The man send out him servant Gehazi and say, Gehazi, tell the man say if go deep in a Jordan and wash off him dirty self, yeah? And washing off him dirty self, the leprosy will go away. Anyway, Naaman they feel too pleased, so the big man then come out, come see him, you know. The Rasta man not too frightened for his status, you understand me? He just send out the little servant and say, go and tell the big man that. And the big man feel hurt about it. Anyway, Naaman's servant tell him, say, man, go and go deep in night, man. And the big man tell you that, you know, the Rasta man tell you that, or Elijah tell you that. Naaman say, alright, and go down, go deep. In dip the 7th time and then come up clean and cure the leprosy. And I offer Elijah the Rasta man some Babylonish garment. Elijah said, no man, keep your Babylonish garment, man. Me don't need that, man. You can't pay Rasta for the work of God. So that's the Jah Rastafari. And what if a Rasta try to take pay for Jah works? Mine, you know. Because Gehazi run back a Naaman's chariot and tell him lie. He said, the master said you can give a few pieces of the Babylonish garments. Yeah? And instantly, when him take it and put it on and all them things there, Elijah said, boss man, what you do? Oh, you forgot to do that? Immediately him turn white and leprosy catch Gehazi and the whole descendants to rotted. Another situation, Moses they fight war while them in the wilderness against the Amalekites. Yeah? He tell them say don't take the Babylonish garments. The same one them when the Rasta them now are run down nowadays. It come in a paper and they call it money. The Babylonish garments where Rasta run down now. And that a mash up the Rastafarian business, you know. And that a wash up Rasta faith. And that a wash up the Rasta movement, you know. And he can't take the Babylonish garment from the spoils of the war and go in and intend to hide it and sit down on it. And Moses I say, oh comes we all lose the war. God say, man, shut your mouth, man. You don't know why you lose the war. The man got trouble the garments and we tell him, son, if you trouble the Babylonish garments them. You know them look, they root him out and intend to rot it and take it from under him ass because them dig one hole and bury it under the hole and sit down on a stool over the hole. And them stone him and the family down to the baby who just born yesterday when in family them stone him rotted. Kill the whole of them. Moses the Rasta man do that. Rasta and a politician. So I don't know what I want to talk about Rasta party. And where you take people for? Idiot, fool, stupid. Rastas are the prophets. Rastas are the seers. The ones who tell the Prime Minister what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and where he must do it. But Rasta miss its calling and gone after the Babylonish garments. Selassie Jah Rastafari. I remember the youth them, Daniel them, who also did take the Nazarite vow, who were Rastas. And them carry them as captives go to Babylon. Selassie Jah Rastafari. And licky Rasta licky, you know. Them too rotted much. And them sit down. And them come to Daniel and say, oh, comes Daniel, you know, I'm from the king's table. Daniel said, I don't want nothing for the king. I don't want the king food. I don't want no pork, I don't want no meat, I don't want no this, I don't want no that, I don't want no oil, I don't want no season, I don't want no MSG, I don't want nothing on the king's table. Just give me beer, fruits and vegetables. And that me I deal with. Give me the fruits and vegetables. And the eunuch said, boy, but me afraid. They said, Daniel said, yo, you know, you mess around. I can bet to say that 10 days time, me I go wiser and look fairer than the man them we end up with meet them, man. And then do it thing, and the eunuch give Daniel them fruits and vegetables and them eat it. In 10 days time, when you compare your countenance, then Daniel did fairer. Me not mean white like in bleach like them idiot, you know. Me I mean in complexion, his tone was balanced. He was wiser, more intelligent, him IQ gone half of the chart. Rasta no mix up in a bangarang. And when they hold the 3 Hebrew boys and ready to go through them in a lake of fire. You understand me? In a fiery furnace with King Nebuchadnezzar built because they won't bow to the image. You know when Rasta man look on the king and say, oh king, we're not too careful how we answer you in this matter. No? And one thing we know for rotted sure. We not go bow to no image, you know. You understand me? So do what you need to do. And when the king dashed him in a lake of fire, the man who dashed him in a lake of fire were scorched to death. And the man in a fire all a reasoning with the Most High. And I said, see it there? See it, no man? Cool, no man? I saw it going. And the king looking like and he said 4 men instead of 3 men. And the one was the Most High, the Rasta man of all Rastamans. He said, come forth, shut up me, shake up and go. And they called them out and said, wah, go on. Man, them say, we in a fire all a reason with the Most High, you know. Rastas are the prophets and the seers, not the politicians. And we direct the politicians. But Rasta gone nyam from the king's table. Rasta gone after a Babylonish garment. And now Rasta bow them knees to the image. Selassie Jah Rastafari. How can Rasta be bound them knees to the image? I bow down to Babylon. Because Babylon have this and Babylons have that. Rasta used to be satisfied with the message from the Most High and the provision by the Most High give them. Now Rasta run down Babylon and all bow to Babylon to rotted. The power that was given to the Rasta man is now being taken away and leaving them like Samson. Spiritually they have been trimmed by Delilah to rotted. Samson was another Rasta man, the strongest man ever live. And then chat until the old prostitute, Selassie Jah. And when Jah talk to me, say I tell you no. First, you take the Babylonish garment, then you nyam your old king's meat, and now you are wrap up in a bed with the old Babylonish whore named Delilah. You understand me? And Delilah trim on here spiritually, and that's why Rasta now no power. You understand me? Because you want every nasty girl on the final street to rotted, you want to lay down with. How Rasta have power and them asleep with demons, dogs, and sluts and bitches? Rasta used to choose an unique, clean woman and call him wife. Now Rasta sleep on with anything that can affront to rotted. And I split between her legs to rotted. Rasta now no cleanness no longer. Rasta now choose a virtuous woman according to Proverbs. No longer Rasta choose every nasty nigga we want to rotted for sleep with. And with Delilah do? Delilah trim Samson. And And when the Philistine then come up on him to rat it, then beat out in God's side and blind him and send him go grind corn like him a mule. Now Rasta work in a Babylon. A grind corn like him a mule. Or if you bow your knees to Babylon and now you are asleep, you bow your knees to Babylon. You name from a king's table. You take the Babylonish garment and now you are asleep with Babylon's whore and slaughtered. Rasta upon a downward tread. A downward movement. Who are going to save the Rastas them if them not save themselves? The Most High is calling back the Rastas to the true path. Primitive godliness, primitive godliness, primitive godliness and righteousness. May I call back all of the Rasta them to primitive godliness. Let go off of Babylon's nastiness and its garbage. I can say what I have to say. Because the Most High give me the message for say what I have to say. The Most High say Rasta must come back to him. Come out of Babylon. Because Babylon is fallen. It's fallen. Not falling. Fallen. You know when sin fall, it reach at the worst state, it can't be repaired. Babylon is like the fallen angels, them, the demons, them will drop out of the heavens. You understand me? And now Babylon down here asleep with sluts and bitches like Delilah. Or if you have the power and the woman take your power. Eh? Or if you have power and the woman take your power. Eh? Blind leaders of the blind. Rastafari Selassie Jah. Rasta used to have a certain talk. Rasta not talk that way there anymore. Righteousness, the spirit of the Most High. Not depend Rasta anymore. Rasta naked. Like the empire man wearing new clothes and bird suit him naked. The power of the Most High not there with Rasta anymore. Cause Rasta sleep with sluts and bitches. Rasta yam from the king's table. Rasta bow his knees to the king image. And Rasta wear the Babylonish garments. Did. Our ancestors refuse. The ones that are taking the Nazarite vow refuse them things then that Rasta gone to. Ratted charge. The last Rasta man recorded in history. Jesus. Some call him Jesus, some call him Yahshua. English people say Jesus him name. And the man wouldn't bow his knees to Herod. The man then eat from the king's table. Now wear the Babylonish garments. The man even look check for those sluts. When them try to set them up with Mary, Jesus look at Mary and say, but man, you know who I talk to you? When they try to set them up at the woman at the well, Jesus look at the man and say, you know who I talk to you? Eh? When they try to set them up with the woman, Jesus said, listen man, I me this, you know. And me are supposed to show you who you are. Go and call your husband them and the one you have you enough you. And marry you. Rastafari say. You marry. We forget rid of them prostitutions that we are going with. Because I and I not interested in that. Yeah? And because the man was living so pure and so clean, Jesus didn't die for nobody's sins. You understand me? I murder the man because the man when I lives clean. Then I take the Babylonish bribe. When they offer him the kingship of Jerusalem, you understand me? If you lead the people him. When Jesus walk away from that. They must say, Hosanna, 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 yeah man, when I'm ride on donkey. And Jesus walk away from that. And from there, so them say, Church, this is an idiot. I know I'm not. And them kill him. Rasta no mix up in a bangarang. I call upon the Rasta them for come back to them true calling, the higher calling. Press towards the mark of the higher calling. I'm not supposed to direct the health minister and I tell him what to do. And we don't get them health message of the bushes and the herbs and everything, and we get it. Are we supposed to direct the health ministers what to do? Are we supposed to direct our scientists what to do if we get a cure for the corona for Jamaica? Yeah, so. But Rasta are busy run down Babylon. Are we supposed to direct the Prime Minister tell him what to do? Rasta busy run down Babylon after Jah said Babylon is falling. Not falling in a falling. That means they haven't been dropped down already. Disgrace and all them things there. May I call upon the Rasta them to come out of her, my people. Just say, come out of her, my people, and be separate from her plagues. Selassie Jah, Rastafari. Rasta need to come back to the circumspect, the peculiar walk, the peculiar talk, the peculiar dress, the peculiar movement. Rasta need to step out of Babylon and come back into righteousness. You understand me? Come out of Babylon. You understand me? Continue upon the path to Zion. I call out the Rasta them to come out of Babylon. Come continue upon the path to Zion. Because he that knoweth to do good and do it not shall be beaten with many strife. Rasta. Bob Marley say. But Bob Marley say, is it still true? Is it true? Is it true? Does this saying stands true as we close the program? Crush out all of the demon, the mother woman, the obeah the wizards, the witches, the sorcerers. We crush them out like them a cigarette butt. But may I say to the Rasta man there, is this still true? Selassie Jah, Rastafari. Is this still true?
Shall we never give the power to a boy?
Is this true? Calling on the Rastas them to get up off of them ass. Calling you back to righteousness. Come out of Babylon's bed. Move around at Babylon's table. Take off Babylon's clothes. Stop bowing to Babylon's image. Jah Rastafari. Bless his holy name. Creator of the universe. Selassie Jah.
Never give the power to a boy. Run, come, crucify the dread. Time and love. Oh, time will tell. Think you're in heaven, but you're living here. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in here. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in here.
Message from the great prophet Bob Marley. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell. Time will tell. Selassie Jah.
Shall we never give the power to a boy? Run, come, crucify the dread. Time and love, oh, time will tell. Think you're in heaven, but you're living here. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in here. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in here. Time, Lord, oh, time will tell. You think you're in heaven, but you're living here. after would not the brothers, but the ones who set the right time, Lord, oh, time again. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell. Think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell. Time, Lord, oh, time will tell. You think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell.
As we close the show, calling back all the Rastaman them. Calling all the Rastaman them. Calling back the Rastaman them. Calling back the Rastaman them. Selassie is not Rastafari. Calling back the Rastaman them. Come back to righteousness. Leave dirty Babylon alone. Babylon is fallen. I want to end the show with this. I may send this out against demon boy where I walk around the place. I follow back a man where a man fi see him. Learn this, demon boy. This is your message. Feel yourself with this.
My dogs.
Rotate on this boy.
We represent for the lords of yards. I got a load of feel up me.
From the bar in a chinchin man. If I can make we party. From the bar in a chinchin man. If I can make we party.
You see what I see? We doing that. Them a drink, them a carry on the dirty egg. Wanna base up on them a lick it back. Bring it away. Rise up every kind of move out of every chicken man, them a get flat. Me and me I can make a pack. Chicken man, then there's a plan.
In a chinchin man. If I can make we party. In a chinchin man.
Represent for the lords of yards. I got a load of feel up me. My crew, my dogs, set fools, set dogs. Represent for the lords of yards. I got a load of feel up me.
See what I see? We doing that. And them a drink, them a carry on the dirty egg. Wanna base up and them a lick it back. Bring it away. Bring them up.
very kitchen on the body get flat. The youngin' I can make a pack, kitchen on the then that's a flag.